Hi, this is Dana, and on this channel I speak about spiritual warfare. In this video, God has guided me to speak briefly um, to answer a question, basically. When is ancestral healing done? When you actually break a bondage of an ancestor, and this is pretty simple. All bondages created on us, on our generations, are basically rooted in bondages created on ancestors. Yeah, there's the same scenario used in different times. Otherwise, as you work with God in breaking your own bondage, of course, doing healing as well, doing spiritual fighting as well, God will reveal to you the lies they say about you, the timeline they created, the fake narrative they created. As you continue to do this and you evolve in your spiritual fighting, God will reveal to you which is the ancestors' bondage in which your own bondage is being rooted. And gradually, as you evolve even more, God will show you what is bondage and what was the divine truth about that particular situation. When you reach that point, that's when you found out the divine truth. You claim justice, judgment, and punishment according to the wording which I gave you. And that means you break the bondage for yourself and for your ancestors, and you reestablish the divine truth. It's as simple as this. Oh, now, of course, this is the short story. In between all of these phases, a lot of healing needs to be done and a lot of spiritual fighting. But the main issue is for you to understand what is the fake narrative which they used both for your ancestors and for you. Because they use a scenario which they used previously on your ancestors by making a fake embodiment on you of your ancestors. So, for example, they will do a crucifixion ritual on you and they will say that you are Jesus, let's say. Yeah, so that means that you need to do ancestral healing on a bondage which was created on Jesus. And as you evolve in the spiritual fighting, in defending yourself against their attacks, and in energy healing in order to elevate, basically you claim justice, judgment, and punishment on both bondages, and literally the bondages being broken. Yeah, and you receive divine grace, you receive elevation, you move on, then you pursue uh, justice, to bring divine justice in 3D for yourself, and you move along. This is basically the process. It's pretty simple, but sometimes it takes a long time because they know how you can break it, and they literally send more attacks at you only to prevent you from breaking the bondage. It is that simple, basically. Yeah. So you continue to keep fighting because sooner or later God will show you the information. You just have to keep going. You have to keep going, and as you move along, you will learn parts and bits of that bondage, and you will claim justice and judgment and punishment each and every single time when God reveals to you some piece of information. And then you move along. You continue again your spiritual fighting, your healing, and God will show you again a piece of information. And you keep carrying on like this, basically. And this is the how you break your own bondage by doing ancestral healing. Yeah.